Ulta chor kotwal ko daate. Well, that's how Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has fact-checked Congress signed Rahul Gandhi's claims on PSUs in India. But first listen to the several times when Rahul Gandhi has taken a dig at India's public sector undertaking.
Public sector enterprise है, इसका आस्ते आस्ते नरेंद्र मोदी जी और उनकी सरकार इसका आस्ते 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 गला घोट रहे हैं।
ये जो पब्लिक सेक्टर यूनिट्स हैं, ये हिंदुस्तान की पूंजी है और ये बीजेपी के लोग भारत की पूंजी अपने मित्रों को देना चाहते हैं।
So Nirmala Sitharaman has clearly refuted all such claims as baseless by placing before us some facts. First of all, the PSUs, which Rahul claims to be dismantled under current government, have been utterly neglected under the UPA regime. It becomes more clear after you look at this comparison. So the total paid-up capital of all CPSCs saw a 155% increase from 1.98 lakh crores in financial year 14 to 5.05 lakh crore as of March 31st, 2023. The total gross revenue from the operations of CPSCs saw an increase of 84% from 20.61 lakh crore in financial year 14 to rupees 37.90 lakh crore in financial year 23. Net profit of profit-making CPSCs saw a 87% increase from 1.29 lakh crore in financial year 14 to 2.41 lakh crore in financial year 2023. Contribution of all CPSCs to the exchequer by way of excise and customs duties, GSTs, corporate tax, dividends, etc. increased by 108% from 2.20 lakh crore in financial year 14 to 4.58 lakh crore in financial year 2023. Net worth of all CPSCs saw an increase of 82% from 9.5 lakh crore as of March 31st, 2014 to 17.33 lakh crore as of financial year 2023. Capital employed by all CPSCs saw a growth of 119% from 17.44 lakh crore as of March 31st, 2014 to 38.16 lakh crore as of March 31st, 2023. In fact, the share prices of the PSUs also saw a tremendous increase in last 3 years due to its efficient management. Total market cap of all 81 listed PSUs grew by 2 to 5%. Returns by Nifty CPSEs of nearly 78.8% have significantly outpaced Nifty 500 and Nifty 50. Market cap of 12 listed public sector banks have increased 2.95 times, that is 195% from rupees 5.45 lakh crore in 2021 to rupees 16.12 lakh crore in 2024. This positive transformation has only been possible following the current government's focus on capital expenditure, culture of professionalism, capital management guidelines, infrastructure development, power and logistics. Now, if we go back a little in the history, then there comes several examples of how PSUs crippled under the UPA government. First example is that of HAL, that is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which skyrocketed by 1370% in merely 4 years, rising from rupees 17,398 crore in 2020 to 2.5 lakh crore as of May 7th, 2024. Also, it was our Atmanirbharta in defense that fueled the growth of PSUs like BEL, HAL, Mazagon Dock, etc. Another false claim that Nirmala Sitharaman debunks here is that of Congress stating that people will lose jobs after disinvestment or post-privatization. So if we talk about Air India, then after disinvestment, it saw a significant growth in employment opportunities with over 7,500 new employees, that is both flying and ground staff, have joined the company since privatization. So instead of losing jobs, thousands have joined the company. Interestingly, Air India is set to acquire 470 aircrafts from Boeing and Airbus for its fleet expansion at an estimated cost of $70 billion. A similar success story is that of NINL, that is Neelachal Ispat Nigam Limited, whose operations have improved. The employees have also benefited from the disinvestment as the unpaid employees' dues of rupees 387.08 crore were paid to them. So it is high time the Congress ecosystem stop misleading the public with baseless claims.